Good evening, good evening, good evening. Welcome to another Old World stream with the devs. Fluffybunny here, and I am continuing an Ebbing Sea game which I started a few weeks ago, just as a refresher. So the Ebbing Sea, most of the world starts off as sea, and tiles gradually turn into arid tiles, and they have a chance of gaining resources and vegetation as it goes. But yeah, so we started off on our own little island, and these arid tiles here are all new, so that's expanded. We've come over here, this expanded. We started with this land here, and yeah, some more connections are opening up here. So yeah, this game has mainly been raid tribe focused so far. We've only met one other nation, Babylonia, which is way up here, long way away. They don't like me, but that's not a big problem. Game-wise, our economy's looking pretty terrible. We definitely need to sort that out. Science is also absolutely dire. 32 science on year 43 is not good, but we can hopefully sort that out. We're getting some barracks up now. We get some specialists in there. We're getting drama as well, so we can start building some Odeons. That would be great. So yeah, we've got 4 cities. We're working on clearing this Frasian site down here for a 5th. That would be helpful. And yeah, we're just defending from quite a lot of barbarians at the moment. But anyway, that's the recap. Let's enter and see what happens. Yeah, we've definitely had quite a few struggles with tribes in this game. You can see some more tiles have converted. 6 coast tiles have become arid. And our princess is old enough to be tutored. So that's something we might want to consider. We've got a builder on the throne at the moment, which is definitely nice. The princess is old enough to be tutored. Let's get philosophy. Let's get some more science going. And we can get new ambition. 5 naval units is not going to be super useful on Ebbing Sea because there's not going to be a lot of places for them to go quite soon. 40% of the land reveal is probably a little bit ambitious given where we are in the game. I don't think we've got any scouts. I think our scout got killed. So I'm not sure I can realistically do either of these. And there's no net because there's no sea resources on Ebbing Sea either. So this Pathfinder is less useful. So I think we're just going to skip that ambition. And let's see what happens. So there's, yeah, some stuff became arid. We're getting attacked here, here, and here. Right, fine. So first things first, let's clear up some of this trash. We can, yeah, there's not really much advantage in moving any closer to him, so it's to take a couple of attacks there. This guy's slowly moving towards me. I think I might just leave him, at least for the moment. What we really want to do is clear this Frasian camp. That's actually quite tricky to do because this guy, 5 strength Peltast with extra strength from hills, is absolutely hammering up our people who are moving into attack here. We could... we can't even do very much damage if we get in. Yeah, this is tricky. I think we do want to try and take these people out, but this guy, for example, can't attack because he will definitely get squished if both these guys decide to attack him, so I think he has to heal. The zealot is definitely going to be okay, and we could even maybe actually lock that out a little bit. That's quite order intensive to get him all the way in there though. Let's see if we get a slinger down. It's probably fine. Let's just do it like that. Let's get a slinger attack there. Let's get him attacking there. Let's try not to spend too many orders on this. As long as no one dies this turn, which I'm pretty sure they can't like that, then yeah, we can clear this camp. Next turn we can definitely do 6 HP of damage. We're fine. Great. So we'll take a heal on him, heal on him. And then we've got 5 orders left over. Marvellous. Yeah, I think we're still ignoring this guy. Let's get some worker action going. We need to connect up our cities, I suppose. Looks like that's what I was trying to do here. Not sure that's actually the highest priority, really. Given how badly off our economy is, we're not great on resources. What can we do with an ambassador? Can we get an ambassador in? We're probably saving civics, I would imagine. Don't really need the foreign opinion. No, none of that particularly helps me, I don't think. So let's not worry about that. My heir is old enough for tutoring. Hello, thank you, Elfior. That's very kind of you to mention. I probably should be tutoring my heir. I have enough money to do it as well. So yeah, alright, good shout. 22, let's get some more wisdom if we can from this person. Alright, that's 2 orders down. What else can we do with our remaining 3 orders? What do we desperately need? Science, really. So I suppose urban buildings. We've already got a couple of barracks here. We're waiting on drama to build more here. This guy's building... No, he's building the holy site over here. We get a barracks in here, perhaps? Oh, barracks in our champion seat would probably be really useful. We'd have to buy an order if we wanted to start building it this term, but I think that's fine. Let's do that. Buy 1 order and get a barracks on the go. Because yeah, we need specialists. Oh, we've got a monastery here, so we can get a monk if we haven't already. Yeah, that'd be good. Definitely want to get a monk soon. Alright, good. Let's end that here, see what happens. Hopefully we've not miscalculated and got anyone killed. Still got... Oh yeah, we're going to finish this second ambition next term. Or third ambition even. So that's marvellous. We've got a tribal raid near Adulis. We've got drama. A new head of Mani. 6 techs done. Right, so the tribal raid from Adulis is... It was a Vandal raid. I don't see any Vandal camps, so I'm not quite sure where that's coming from at the moment. But okay. Alright, let's have a look at the events then. Tinderbox. We can fireproof what we can, or not worry about it. So this is a potential wildfire. Yeah, I don't really want that. I suppose we can afford to pay the toll for that, so we will. And we could become strict and get our Princess of Discipline, or we could get her traits, some of which might be quite helpful. Yeah, witty and humble are both more science. Let's go for that. Right, okay, we can clear this, so let's do that. Can he can kill him. Irritating. Alright, let's do that and that. Ooh, 40 science from the Thracians. Love that. Let's choose what we're researching next first, though, so it actually goes towards it this turn. Not that it'll matter, because we can't actually finish any of these researches this turn, but still. Divination sounds quite useful. Forestry probably quite good too. How are we doing for religion? We're alright for religion. We've got 3 religions, so actually we're doing very well, in fact, for religions. And of course we've got clerics, so we want all of those religions. That's very helpful. So we probably don't need another one right now. If we got polytheism, we could build shrines everywhere, which might be quite nice. What do our shrines do? So we've got a growth shrine, training shrine. Money for water tiles is okay, but the water tiles are all disappearing, so that makes that slightly less tempting. And Madeir gives us training for lumber mills. Yeah, not super excited about that. I mean, I guess if we get polytheism going, we can at least get acolytes in there. That's science. So yeah, I think we'll do that. It's only a 2-turn tech, and that should make it a 1-turn with that extra science from that event. So that's helpful. Right, this guy needs to heal. And then we might as well just take an attack with this guy. What else is happening here? We can kill someone. Maybe take some heals. He's just wandering, this guy. This is just a barbarian who's just wandering. So he's not actually actively coming towards my land at all. I will need to clear him at some point because I can't build anything up here without him coming to attack me. But he's not an immediate danger. So that's great. Yeah, I probably ought to heal the units. I guess the question is whether I want to move them up here first. And do I want to move this guy down? Probably not, because I'm pretty sure I can kill this guy next turn with just these units. So getting another one isn't particularly helpful. We definitely want a settler, but we also need more food. because we don't have enough food to build a settler at the moment, which is awful. This looks like a good place for a farm. 2 good farm spots here, and then when we get the pasture, that will boost the adjacent farms. It'll give another 40% on the farms. So let's get a couple of farms going here. Get our food situation sorted. We've got a builder, right? Yes, we have. So we can get cheap workers. So probably another worker is not terrible, but also a stone cutter is always great to do when you can. The extra civics and stone. I think we'll just heal these people in place for the moment. And focus on getting workers doing things. In fact, can we get our disciples to do anything? Doesn't look like it. We don't really have the wood to build more monasteries, unfortunately. Maybe we ought to chop some wood. Where can we build a monastery? We get a 4 science Jewish monastery in this city. That sounds very, very useful. It's going to cost us 60 wood. But if we do a little bit of chopping, in fact we could even combine that with building a road, so that's not terrible at all. That ought to be enough now that we can build a monastery. 248, yeah, if we buy one. And the question is where we want to put it. Ideally next to a grove resource. Fortunately I've actually used the only tile in the city that is next to a grove resource. So we can't do that. That was a mistake, I think. Still, let's expand over this way and just expand our borders. You can't reach me there. No, we can't. No, that's fine. Cool. All right, that'll do. Yeah, we are going to want another settler soon, so we'll probably be buying some food. Which I think is fine. Oh, we got a wildfire anyway. But it's only a minor wildfire, and hopefully we'll get a nice event to give us something for that. We've got divination, we can start building shrines, and if we save up our civics, we can span them everywhere. Oh, and a free settler is just to put in the tech cards. That's going to be very useful indeed. Ballerina's gone towards the new mids. Got another couple of people old enough to be tutored. We could do some more tutoring. Not sure if I want to. Princess has become witty. Fantastic. Love that. Oh wow, there's just another Omen Swirl event. Do we want courage or discipline? I really want discipline, I think, at the moment. Yeah, stack discipline. Let's get up to 6 discipline, get some more money going. Have I ever gambled with a priestess? Acquire bone dice. Or our guy can become disappointed. Yeah, let's get bone dice. What could possibly go wrong? Oh, we could lose 270 gold. Okay, fine. Oh, yeah, that's horrible. 50% chance to become superstitious, lose 2 wisdom. That's very much the opposite of what we want. But we do have a 50% chance to become pious as well. Or this guy can become estranged. Okay, so that was just bad. I think we probably are just going to have to let this guy be estranged because I really don't want to be superstitious. Duchess is pious. Alright, cool. That's nice. A bit of civics anyway. And this is a 4th in line. Do we want to send him exploring, I wonder? We don't have the exploration law. So we can't benefit necessarily from the good events that you get from sending people exploring with exploration active. So maybe we'll just make him a politics student. Right, minor wildfire. We did prepare for it, so we get some legitimacy, which is always very nice. Legitimacy gives us family opinion and orders, so both things which I would like. Right, so yeah, we're going to take the free settler, and we're going to kill this guy. Probably with this general, just to get the general some more XP. And that works. Yep, that's fine. He can heal. What else is going on? We haven't taken any more attacks this turn, so that's fantastic. Got a bit of a wildfire going on here, which is not amazing. But not the end of the world either. Oh, I'm building the Temple of Solomon here. That's not the improvement I meant to build. I meant to build a monastery. Oops. Oh well. Never mind. Right, let's get some more worker actions going. I think that's the most important thing at the moment. We need to get our economy cracking. So Adulis has done a mint coin, so we've got some more legitimacy from that as well. We can definitely start getting some urban specialists now. Caravan will get us money, but we don't desperately need money. Another worker, probably fine. No, I think we're going to take an apprentice officer, get some science, and I'd quite like a monk here. Even though that's not amazing, it is some more civics, which isn't bad at all. But here, maybe another worker is called for. Possibly a scout at some point, but we can also do a Jewish disciple and a Christian disciple. If we built a Jewish disciple, we wouldn't have to wait quite so long to build this monastery. And hopefully it will spread somewhere else soon as well. We can have one going. I think I'm going to build another disciple. Christian disciple here. Can we build a Christian monastery anywhere? We've already got one in Kesse. And yeah, nowhere else is converted yet. So there's not a lot we can do with him unless we actually want to spend some time doing a conversion. That's the Christian. Yeah, that's the Christian holy site. So I guess he's just going to sit where he is then. Sure. I'd love to get this tile in my territory so I can build the monastery here. Quite sure how we're going to accomplish that though. I guess we can build a... Oh, we could build a shrine. Right, and if I build a shrine here on this tile, that will grab this tile and then the board will collapse. Which way will it collapse though is the question. Can we get a preview of that? Yeah, it looks like both of those tiles are going to the champion city. You can see there's a red outline around these two tiles when I hover that. So that's not really what I want then. I don't know if there's another way to do that though. You can always swap the tiles, I suppose, between the two cities. This is 50 gold a turn at the moment. That's definitely going to go down as we lose tiles, but for the moment, that's not a terrible bonus. I'll take that. We've got a spare luxury. We've got some gems that we could use. The Agor are pretty unhappy, so I suppose we'll give them some gems. Help a little bit. Maybe put an Agor ambassador in. We lose religion opinion though. Don't really want to do that. Right, we need to make the Agor happy somehow at some point, but I'm not sure we're quite there yet. We could do some more tutoring. So we've got a second in line. It's probably the next choice for tutoring. Don't want to use our annoyed courtier now. So I suppose she's a politics student, so we probably want the person who's best for charisma. So that's definitely going to be Queen Dowager. Alright, that's cool. And then yeah, we've got 3 workers here. We can't build a road thanks to this wildfire. We could start building roads elsewhere. Don't have husbandry yet. I'd like to get some more iron going because we have very little iron production. Food hopefully is going to get a lot better soon over here. But yeah, I think some... Oh right, that's right, we want to get some shrines as well. That would absolutely be good. Right, where do we want to put shrines? Where we can expand our borders probably. Or... Actually, if we put one here, we could get some decent adjacencies. If we put the lumber mill one there, we can get 3 adjacent forests. It's not terrible at all. It would actually be even better up here though. Yeah, let's undo that. Let's put it up here. We are going to have to buy an order to do that. That's fine, we've got to load the training. Yeah, we get 4 adjacent forests up here. Potentially more if the scrub grows into forest at some point, which it can do. Very low chance, but it could happen. Right, don't think I've missed anyone being attacked, have I? No, fortunately not. Alright, fire's over. Earthquake, great, okay. 2 tiles has become hill. And it's... yeah, actually not too bad. It's not hurt our turn income too much. Right, we've got the Christian holy site up. That's 2 legitimacy. Oh, the earthquake is giving me some science though. Yeah, definitely take the science over becoming superstitious. Right, second in line. She... I thought she was the politics student, but it wasn't. It was the fourth in line. That's right. Okay, I guess she can be a commerce student then. General's retired, fine. Right, do we want to finish this road off? I mean, I suppose... I don't know. Maybe we get a shrine, actually. That would be... it's kind of the wrong place. Maybe we could put a shrine here? Training shrine or a growth shrine? Probably the growth. That's good next to pastures. We don't have any pasture resources here, so that's relevant. So let's just plop it here and get a bit of border expansion. And continue our road because it'll be an urban tile, so that will continue this road down here, so that'll be one less tile we have to build roads on to get connected. Right, we put a disciple here, that's fantastic. We need more food to get this monk going, but I definitely would like it because that's another couple of science points. And then, oh, of course there's an earthquake here. Right, I'd love to get the Mani Monastery up, particularly in the cleric seat, but we need to heal first. And it's going to be a question of where we put it. We can't put it next to the church, sadly, so we're locked off from that option. This guy's just wandering off. Alright, let's move him a bit closer and heal him. Don't worry about what we're doing with him next turn. These people are all damaged again, which is irritating. Settler in 1 turn, free settler. Christian disciples both damaged. Got to repair this. We can't. We need a worker to repair the monastery. That's really annoying. Fine. I guess we could just wait for this worker. And we've actually got a specialist in there. That is really annoying. We're losing out on 6 science now because that's been destroyed until we can repair it. How long will it take us to make a worker? More turns than this guy will take to finish. Okay, fine. Christian disciples. We've got probably more Christian disciples than we need now. I suppose he could come and convert a duelist to Christianity. Something. Wasn't doing anything useful, he can just sit there. And right, all our workers are done, so that that means we probably need more workers, but also until we do that we can start moving people up this way and healing them to get ready to deal with this guy up here. We could have done some tutoring. Yeah, we ought to do that. Hang on. Undo. Definitely want to tutor the princess. For which we will need some more money, for which we don't actually have very much in the way of resources, which is unfortunate. But we'll sell some iron. And tutor with the one person who doesn't hate us and isn't already doing something else. I suppose we'll just heal these people. Alright. That's all we can do. Babylonia is... it's got 7 cities. They are similar in power but erudite. So they're a lot higher tech, but they don't have a lot in the way of military. Got a spearman rebel. Yikes. Yeah, I still need to sort out the Agora opinion. Free settler. Great. Daughter is going to be digging for artifacts or gathering herbs. Dig for artifacts. Get some mine and quarry bonus. That sounds very nice. Oh good, well it's a good thing we didn't move these guys away. Wow, we really can't do very much damage to that guy. Okay, maybe we do need to do something about this guy. We could influence him, I suppose. That's probably an easy way to deal with him. Who is he? He's a scholar. Yeah, it's fine, let's just influence him. And then ironworking, forestry, compo, or architecture. Architecture is interesting. We could start building some baths, get some doctors going. Also, forestry is just something just for getting some wood, getting some training, and we can get some woodcutters to give us some science as well. I think I'm going to take woodcutting. I think I'd quite like to get some lumber mills going. We're not doing very much damage to this guy at all. It's a bit unfortunate. He's spawned on an urban tile, which is not great. Alright, he can just come back and help. Take it. Oh, in fact, we could have taken Eagle Eye and not had to come so close. Let's do that. Just attack from there. Alright, well that's 10 damage. He's going to die next turn at least. Something. Right. Right. So, oh wow, we've got loads more raiders over here. Right, so that's that Vandal tribal raid that we saw earlier. They've turned up. Alright, well let's position ourselves to deal with that. If we get in the forest here, whoa, there's a lot of them guys. Yeah, it's a little bit painful. Highlander sounds really good actually, it's better than Steadfast. Yeah, let's come here and do that. And then, oh wow, they could, yeah, they could actually kill this guy if they wanted to. I suppose if we put him in the way, it becomes a bit less likely maybe. Yeah, they're not organised, so they shouldn't all try and kill one unit. But yeah, it's possible they could kill someone this turn. But we're out of orders, so that's all we can do. Just have to hope that they don't. Pretty good odds they won't all try and kill the same guy. Yeah, we're fine. People are just wandering up here. Oligarch has died. Fine. Severely ill. Got a new sorghum's been added. Tutor mission led to an event. Oh, we have founded paganism, of course, right? It's fourth religion. We're doing well for religions, that's for sure. Just mean we've got to keep them all happy now. Ooh, we can make our daughter humble, or we get a courthouse in the city, which is quite nice. I definitely do not mind having a courthouse. And we could even put it along the coast up here. Yeah, I quite like that. Let's put a improvement pin down there so that if you don't know, you hold down Alt and right click and you get this little improvement reminder. And pin various improvements and also just this generic improvement ping, which you can't see at the moment because I've got the option that doesn't show until you have a worker selected. But what that means is that when we choose to add the courthouse, it gets added on the tile that we've pinged it to. Hello, Hazard Brings Axe. Welcome. Glad to have you here. Right, let's kill this guy. So yeah, courthouse up, we can get a scribe in Mendefra next, which will be lovely. Yeah, I need to deal with this. They've spread out quite a bit, which is a little bit irritating. Right, let's take him. Ooh, that's not quite good enough. Right, we'll just kill him. I guess that's okay. Eesh, that's a lot of damage they can do to that warrior there. Yeah, not in love with that, to be honest with you. I should have a look at this as well, I suppose. Oh, right, that's right, the Numidians are paying me tribute at the moment. I could lose that for 6 legitimacy, which is maybe okay, given forestry soon. Do I want to be at war with the Numidians? We're currently at peace with them, so we're not getting raids on the Numidians, and if we go to war, they will start raiding us, so I don't think we want that. So let's just take the XP and grin and move on. Right, this is not a good place for us to be in. I think I'm gonna. I definitely want to get the settler down here, and maybe. Really doesn't do very much damage, does he? Protect this worker. And yeah, I guess this warrior will just stay here and guard the site until we can settle it. Yeah, so this is brutal. But it is what it is. This guy's still wandering around, don't really care about him too much. We've got a Jewish disciple is out. Playing against the AI or human. I'm just playing against the AI today. Yeah, this is a single player game. And the only guy we've met is Babylonia, who is miles up here. We also know about a few other people. There's Persia in the corner. Carthage is not too far away, but still quite a distance. And yeah, Greece down here. So, a few people about, but they're all a long way away. Just dealing with raiders at the moment. Right, we've got our stonecutter out. I'm kind of tempted to build another worker, but we don't really have the orders, especially while we're dealing with all these raiders. So that's probably not a great idea. Kind of just building farmers, specialists without any resources for them to go on is not ideal either, though. So I'm not really sure what I want this city to do now. I think I will just take another worker. I do like having a lot of workers handy, especially when you're a builder and you can build them quickly. That's the best time to build them. And then if you don't use them, well, you know, they do cost you food upkeep, but it's good to have them available when you want them. Right, the Duchess can be tutored. We have the money, so let's do that. Let's get the Queen Dowager not tutoring her. I guess, yeah, she was tutoring her. Fine. There's one more tutor available, but it's only for our fourth in line, so I'm not sure I care enough about him to tutor him with our limited resources. Go there, go there. We could take a promotion, we could take a warden here. Maybe make it slightly less likely that he gets utterly annihilated. Right, I'd like to get urban buildings coming down here. We could build an Odeon. Yeah, I'm going to start building an Odeon here. Get that going. We've got polytheism available, so we're probably going to want to enact that when we have the civics, but it's a little while yet. Get all our shrines out and then go to divine law at some point, and monotheism. We don't have a state religion yet, so it's pointless going to monotheism at the moment. But we probably will want to do that at some point. We've got dissent. Right, this is the problem with having multiple religions. We do have to deal with the opinion hit. Ugh. Plus 40 for 40 years doesn't even get us over a boundary, and takes out our valuable civics. So I suppose I'll take a militia. We've got plenty of training. Do I want to change my inheritance law? Sounds like a very bad idea. The Duchess Sedina. Right, if I make the law dynastic, yeah, Duchess Sedina would be the next in line, and would bypass a load of other people, I think. Yeah, bypass these two people at least. So they'd be annoyed. She'd be happy with a scholar. A happy scholar will give us quite a bit of science. Maybe. Yeah, so she's 190. She's nearly really happy with us. Wow, that has just completely messed with the line of succession. But sure, why not? Yeah, it'd be good to influence her, get her over to pleased, and stack up those science yields from her. Right, hoard the riches of Aksum. 20 of each resource a turn. That seems very doable. Yeah, we need a little bit of iron and forestry we're getting soon. 10 military units, that's very doable as well. But yeah, I like that one. Let's get our economy going. I love that. Alright, we can settle the city now. I'm not really sure where we want to settle it. There's no obvious best choice here. Let's go here. We've got one each of champions and clerics and 2 patron cities. This is a patron settler, so if you want the extra citizen, it would have to be a patrons, because you get an extra citizen if you settle the same family as the settler. I think I would prefer a cleric city to spread religion to stack up the bonuses from building monasteries. Get 100% output from our monasteries there. Be very nice. On the other hand, if we built a champion city, that would make them a bit happier. And they have opinion issues with us at the moment, so I think I am just going to do that. Let's keep everyone happy. Head collection, eh? Okay, civilians contacted. They're down here. We can declare war for 6 legitimacy or lose some training. Lose some courage. No, let's just declare war. That's fine. We can take care of them, probably. Right, we need to clear up this lot. You can just die, for sure. Need to make sure he doesn't die. Ideally, we'd kill one of these guys. It's slightly awkward that he's on urban tiles, so it's quite hard to kill. Possibly too hard to kill by the look of it. Don't think we're going to kill any of these people. Want to avoid this guy getting any closer to this damaged slinger so that he doesn't die. So I suppose we're just charging up here. Ooh, promotion. Fierce is always nice for dealing with infantry. Wow, guys just do so much damage. Oh, can we kill this guy? Maybe we can kill this guy. 4, and I'd need 5. I'd have to rush him in to do it, but sure, I think that's worth it. Spend the training and the orders. Steadfast, excellent, that's what we wanted. Right, okay. Definitely no one's dying from that lone remaining person then. Let's get a champion worker out here. Everyone else is alright. This monastery can finally be repaired to take our science from 40 to 44. Interesting. Should be giving me 6, but I guess discontent is taking that down again by 20%. Okay. Right, what else can we do? These guys are all just lounging. And again, I think I just want to get my workers doing stuff. We finished our apprentice officer here. We could take another one, which is probably good. Probably better than an acolyte. So an officer will give us trainings and science, and the acolyte gives us culture and science. Do we actually want culture over training? Maybe we do. We've got quite a lot of culture already. I'm not planning on building any more military units in the imminent future, so maybe actually we'd prefer the apprentice acolyte. Right, we definitely want to get this guy building a monastery. Ah, we did get it for Kesa. Perfect. Okay. Ideally, we'd put a Christian monastery down here, so we could put a temple in between the two. But we've already built the Christian monastery here, so I guess we'll just put it here. And the reason I particularly want to put it here is because we've got a grove here, and monasteries give an extra 60% for adjacent grove class improvements. So you can see groves normally give 2 science and 2 culture and 20 money, I guess. We're already up to 3.6. If we build another monastery here, which we'll buy the wood for, that will take that up even further. And then we can get a very nice grove once we get to land consolidation and build a gardener on there. It'll give us quite a lot of science. we should probably be aiming for land consolidation. Now that I think about it, is after forestry, so that's perfect. We are aiming for land consolidation. Unintentionally, but sure, it works. Princess is idle. Can she? Oh, she's the head of a family as well. Right, so now the cleric's family love me. We could intercess on someone. Oh, right, what I actually want to do, yeah, is I want to influence my heir to get her up. Get a few more points of science out of her, if we can get her up to friendly. Tutoring is available for the second in line. I suppose that's probably worth buying an order for. Let's tutor this guy. Alright, that's cool. Right, well, this is coming along. Economy is looking a bit healthier. We're starting to rack up some science income. These people are a constant annoyance. The civilians have joined in as well, but sure. We can deal with them. Patrons have become pleased. Okay. Oh no, that's... Yeah, I always get it the wrong way around. Friendly and pleased. Friendly is 200 or higher. Pleased is 100 to 199. So friendly is better. That's bad. But never mind. Okay. Fine. School of Reason. 5th in line. I have got so many kids in this game. Crazy. Ooh, new court scholar and 130 civics. That sounds fantastic. Mind you, so does a free law philosophy. All our urban specialists get produced faster. That sounds really good. We want to build a lot of urban specialists. I'm going to take the free law philosophy because that gets us up to 4 laws. So now we can start building strongholds and build our unique units. That will definitely be helpful. What's happening here? Babylonia. Babylonia is suspicious of me. I don't care. Just take the XP. You're too far away for it to be an issue that I am interested in dealing with. Right, so you're still on the urban tower, which is a real pain. Let's try and kill you if at all possible. Preferably without that guy dying. Maybe we'll just undo that. I'm not sure if he's going to live if we do that. Get a decent amount of damage from that guy. He's fairly pathetic, but we can give him a Highlander. That gives him 1 more damage anyway. Right, how much? You've got 9, so we just need to do 3. Yeah, let's just swap these 2 guys though, because if this guy comes up, I don't want him to die. Alright, kill that guy, become the mighty. These people will have to come down and deal with him next turn. It's okay, we can take the hit for a little bit. He's still wandering up here doing nothing. That's absolutely fine with me. We want a... Oh, do we want a master monk? No, we want an apprentice scribe. Well, let's see. 2.4 civics and 1.7 science, or 2.4 civics and 0.8 science, but 2 culture as well. Yeah, I guess we'll take the scribe first, just because it's more science. And of course we get the bonus cost reduction in civics because of philosophy, so that's very helpful. So that's building quicker than he otherwise would, which is definitely a plus. Right, what can we do with all our lovely workers? We've nearly got forestry up. We could finish the road connection. I think I'd like to do that. Finally get this city connected. We get 1 more bit of road that can connect this to there. Yeah, like we need a bit of road here, I think. No, just connects that bit of water, but it's not actually connected. Right, undo that. Yeah, I guess if we... That's not terrible. Yeah, in fact, actually, we do need to do that. We need to connect that, and then that can come down. Right, and in fact, instead of building a road, what I'm going to do is add urban. Am I? Well, it's the same cost to build a road as to add urban, and it will make any urban buildings we build there later 10 stone cheaper. so that's probably worth having. It connects that to here, so now we just need 2 roads to connect this up, which this guy can help with. And yeah, we'll finish that off next turn, and then we'll get a connection down to Manethra. Yeah, not too bad. Definitely still quite order-starved. We've got a Jewish disciple. We could be building a monastery somewhere. If we start building it here, we're going to get attacked. But that's kind of where we want to build it, to expand our territory. Don't have many other options. Alright, I'm going to have to come deal with this guy, I think, sooner rather than later. So let's get him coming up. Can we put any decent generals? Commander is not brilliant. Highlander maybe? Yeah, you can do quite a lot of damage with Highlander. Alright, let's get a Highlander guy up here attacking this guy next turn, and then start a monastery for another 4 science. Sounds pretty good to me. Oh yeah, up to now. We're up to 5 cities. That'll do for the moment, I think. Yeah, I'm not in a rush to expand. We're taking an attack on this city. A couple of people have died. Okay. Now one of our court ministers. Saul. Influence has led to an event. Ooh, we could become educated and she would owe us a favour. Alright. Yeah, oh my word though, we can get 2 discipline for another 136 gold a turn plus 31 from Medulis. Wow. That's a lot, but this is also 9.3 science, so I'm taking that. And I'll take some more science. Another 6 science. Wow, that's just a huge income boost. Okay. Right, well this is a problem. This is a big problem now. Yeah. That's unfortunate. Okay. I'll take even more science. The science income is great. This is 5th in line daughter. You can become a builder, I think, to keep you on my good side. Or me on your good side, I suppose, technically. Alright, this is just awful. So these workers need to run away now. And we need people to come and help deal with this nonsense. The Scythian, yeah. Yikes. Let's come and heal. Stand on urban and heal. We might honestly lose one of these guys, but that's okay. It's only a worker. And yeah, I need to start rotating people up this way to come and deal with this. Everyone loves the 6 legitimacy for warring the tribes. It's true. I do love the 6 legitimacy for warring the tribes. I maintain it's a good deal. It's still worth having. It's just slightly painful to deal with right now. But yeah, let's take a focus for him. Right, we need someone down here. Right, the Eagle Eye Hill sounds perfect for this city. He can come help deal with that. My urban zealot, he'd be good for dealing with these guys. Yeah, let's come deal with that. Right, he'll be dead next turn. And then we'll also get this guy coming up and healing. Got a bit of a strike force. Can we get... we get a horsebane formation. That'd be great for dealing with these people. And the monastery and dealing with this guy is going to have to wait for yet another turn. That's just the way it goes. Tutoring, second in line. Yeah, I guess we'll buy an order and do some tutoring. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. Tutoring. Queen Dowager to do a bit of tutoring. It's fine, we can deal with these idiots, probably. Took a bit of damage there, but it's okay. Greece has started building a museum. Vexing, but sure. Need forestry. We've just got another random point of wisdom. Fantastic. Love that. I don't want to lose opinion with Ascomite paganism. Yeah, I suppose we could buy 50 food, or we could buy 20, 17 food, or 45 wood. Yeah, food seems a better deal. Overrated. I get so many courtiers for being nice to our tribal friends. Well, that's lovely to hear. Thank you, Scientific, and welcome to the stream also. But yeah, I mean, there's definitely a play to be made for being nice to the tribes. I just can't bring myself to do it. I'm too bloodthirsty. Ooh, some opinion. Love that. Shame we're not devout. Maybe we ought to check our other events to see if we can become devout. Oh, we could gain a discipline. I like this. This guy is statting up very well. Although, yeah, we don't really want to lose 8 opinion for 20 years. Not probably the end of the world either, though. No, let's get paganism on side. Christianity is already pretty happy, but yeah, let's get paganism on side. Get some legitimacy for that. Yeah, let's buy a little bit of food for this, even though it's quite expensive. And do we just take the civics, or do we take even more positive opinion? Don't desperately need the civics. Let's take the positive opinion. Let's keep the religions happy. Oof, there's quite a lot of these people. Okay. Can we deal with these guys and not die? And I could come down here, heal him. Probably be alright. Do need people up here though. Yikes. Right, if we stand him here, pretty sure he'll live through that. Yes, he will. It's okay. Start attacking these people. Yeah, I think I'd really like to kill one of these guys. Oh, don't fortify. Misclick. Thank God for our do. Let's heal him. Right, they'll all live. That's a reasonable strike force for dealing with these guys now. And then, I mean, I guess we can come up here and heal. That puts him in a better position to deal with these people next turn. He definitely needs to repair. Is the start of this game on your YouTube? It is. Welcome, Third Bobo. Good to have you here. But yes, you can see the first part of this game on YouTube, and this episode will be up there as well tomorrow. Okay, I think that's fine. A free archer sounds pretty tasty at the moment, but I really would like land consolidation as well, so I'm going to be greedy and take that. We've got 81 science coming in a turn now, so that's very nice. We've got 13 idle civilian units, which is kind of ridiculous. Alright, it's time we started dealing with this idiot here, I think. Let's take an attack and get this guy to start on a nice Jewish monastery here. It's fine. Very cool script, by the way. Thank you, thank you. I think you doubled your science in 4 turns. It's certainly shot up quite a lot. I mean, we're very lucky with the. It's mainly coming from the leader, and we're very lucky with the stats. So that's gone pretty well. And yeah, that huge income from discipline is also helping, though. Things get insane later on, though, as the resources keep coming. Okay. That's all our orders. We could buy some more, but I think that's probably all right for the moment. Yeah, we're still struggling to deal with tribes. Spears would be really useful. We do actually have phalanx. We could get some spears. And that's probably something we should be doing. We can't quite afford it. We could sell some stone or maybe just some iron. Build one out of here. That's only one turn quicker. Although I'd love to keep building specialists in my capital, really. Question is, do I need spears to keep the city alive? I'm not sure that I do. I think these two people here are going to be quite capable of dealing with that on their own. We'll take some discontent. So again, can't afford the food. I can buy some food though. Yeah, let's buy some food and keep the specialist coming. To get an apprentice poet. Sell a little bit here for one of them. We do desperately need to get our wood income going. You're thinking of rejuvenation. I did wonder, yes, this script does get some resources added, but it's not quite that crazy. So you get a chance of getting marble, salt or sorghum plus a little bit of scrub, but that's the only resources that the map adds. But yes, rejuvenation is a very cool script too, and I was in two minds about whether to play that, but I thought I really ought to continue this game. So I suspect Kitten may enjoy playing rejuvenation next week when he will be back. All right. I guess another unit then. Do I want to sell all my stone to buy a spear? I think I probably want to sell 100 stone. Let's get a spearman up. That will definitely be helpful. Guess. We could build another. Disciple, but we'll need more stone. Or we'll need more stone. We need more food, which means selling more stone is what I mean by that. 248. I think that's worth it. Let's keep working on the specialists. Yes, let's just have a quick look at the science graph, see how that has gone. Yeah, look at that! Look at that curve. It's not really a curve anymore, is it? Yeah, 81, 45 to 81 in one turn. So not quite doubled in a turn, but nearly. Yeah, we got a lot of stat points. So yes, we'll be very sad when our king dies, but he's only 47, so hopefully he's got a little while in him yet, and we can transition into a specialist-based economy by that point. All right, let's end that turn, see what these guys get up to. What difficulty we're on? We're on Standard the Great. That's what I play most of my stream games on. Greece completes the necropolis. And new head of Judaism. Right, fine. Let me just double check that and make sure I'm not telling you lies. But yeah, the Great. Fragile, competitive, advanced, moderate advantage, raging. The raging tribes are what's taking us out at the moment. That's what's causing the most problems. We're taking a lot of attacks from these tribes here. Wow, someone even bothered to come all the way down to attack this guy. Wild. Right, let's leave him be, I think. Let's take him out. Alright, this is going to be absolutely fine here. This, we've got yet another unit has appeared. It shouldn't be too much of a problem. He doesn't do enough damage like that. Right, I need to actually calculate that. That was only 13. He could do 4, do 5 if he moves. He has to stay in the city or he'll die. So I suppose the warrior can get away with standing there, can he? 12. No, he can't. He'll die. That's a painful puzzle. Aggressive 40. All right, let's deal with the events first. Maybe something there will give us a little bonus somehow. If we can get up 1 point of opinion with the Agor, would potentially give us enough extra goodies to help with that. Intelligent posts or impious on our daughter, distant successor. We don't really care about her too much then. So sure, whatever. Do what you want. judge or a scholar for this guy. I wouldn't mind having a judge in the line of succession, just in case we need one of them. She can be a builder. She'll like me more if she's a builder. So I'm fine with that. And chosen by the gods. Ah, yes, we've got a rising star. Very nice. We don't want to become empires. That's awful. So I guess we'll roll the dice on being foolish. Okay. I need to work out how we can solve this puzzle and kill a guy without dying. It doesn't look like we can at the moment. Yeah, we're exactly even on this. 5 to 5 at damage. So yeah, if we could get one more point of opinion with the Igor, that would tip us over and give us enough damage to kill this guy. At the moment, that's a problem. Yeah. This guy is a Highlander and Eagle Eye, so actually... it's a shame this guy's standing on a hill, or we could hit him from 3 tiles away for max damage. Yep. Right, how can we get 1 point of opinion? We could assign an ambassador. Yes, perfect. We can get the Judaism head for an extra 5 tribe opinion, 5 religion opinion, and extra opinion with the Igors because they'll have a chancellor. Great. So now we're doing... No, we're still only doing 6. What? Oh, that's not an goal. Unit. Rats. I thought that was. Oopsie daisy. Okay, that doesn't actually help them. How very annoying. So yeah, if all 3 of these people are up, if I don't kill any of these guys, then I could potentially lose either of these units if I don't heal them. So that is not great. And this goes in the forest, but it doesn't actually matter too much because this sling is quite tough. So what do I do now? Do I run someone? Oh, these guys have already attacked, so I can't do anything with them. Bleh. I think I'm going to have to run away. I think you're right. And that is probably the... Well, heal, I guess. I'm not going to run away. I'm quite happy if they just take attacks against these people. They can't die now. They've all got more than 15 health. So, yeah. Fine, I suppose. But yeah, I really would love to have a spear. This guy is just standing here, which is... Oh no, I guess he took an attack. Presumably he'll be coming back again next turn. Do I risk getting a worker out to repair this... What's it? I think I might. I think I've got enough workers that I don't care too much if they kill him. And it would take all of their attacks to do it. So actually, I'd quite like it if they did that. What else can we do? Can we actually kill this guy? Not quite with the militia. We could get us to have a slinger coming up. A slinger and a militia would do it. It's quite order intensive. I'm not sure it's worth it. We've got lots of things we could be doing with our workers. Lots and lots of things. So if we get lumber mills up here, we'll get training. But also if we just build them next to the rivers, we'll get more wood. And I think that's what I'd rather have at the moment. So I guess there's no reason we can't do both. We do need to sort out our food income and our iron income for our ambition, but also wood. Let's get that and that. That's... Oh, we don't have any iron, yeah. Painful. Alright, let's build a nice mine on one of these trees. I'll help with that. And we've still got loads of people here standing around not doing much. The Temple of Solomon here. I just started the Jewish monastery up here. I could have built that here. Wow. Alright, well that will be our 3rd monastery in Kikes, so that's getting quite a lot of science now. Yeah, the other 2 are still under construction. Okay. Alright. So, what else can we usefully do right now? These workers are all happy. This worker could do with a heal. Let's put him on a separate urban tile and heal. just so he can hopefully soak up some attacks, and if not, he can do something next turn. But I'm a leader because I can gamble. I could gamble if I wanted to, or scheme. Do I want to gamble? Not really. I really want to spend the orders on money at the moment. The ambassador could be doing something. Demand tribute from Babylonia. Sounds fun. They're stronger and erudite. They're probably not giving me tribute. What I ought to be doing is building a stronghold and start building some unique units. So I suppose the next thing I want to do is probably get a garrison and a stronghold up in Mendefra. But then I also want to build a grove here when I get the tech for it. So yeah, conflicting priorities there. Have I got any more? I've got another grove down here and another one here. Yeah, okay. So militia, slinger. Maybe we'll start bringing a slinger up. Yeah, probably reinforcing the people over here is probably a good thing to be doing. And oh, I've got another grove down here. Interesting. Okay. And what else can I do with one order? I'll need some more food at some point as well. Let's heal this guy. He can start doing something useful next turn. Okay. So we took a lot of attacks and a few city attacks, but no one died, so that's fine. We've got a raid near Mendefra. Of course we do. Of course we do. This lady is impious, but fine. Fifth in line. Slums or Numidians are annoyed. Slums and a citizen or Numidians are annoyed. Citizen is actually quite good. Well, is it? Yeah, because we've got get another monk, and then yeah, that'll give us another monk earlier. I guess we can stack up these slums. We've already got one. Yeah, sure. Let's get some slums over here. Let's ping the improvement there so it spawns there. Oh, someone's offering me a tribal alliance. Wild. Yes, I'll take a tribal alliance for 2 legitimacy. That's fantastic. So I'm not used to seeing these because I'm often playing competitive mode, and these days you can't get a tribal alliance unless you are a diplomat in competitive mode. But in the base game, if you don't have that option on, then you can still get these events. So yeah, I'll happily take a tribal alliance with the Gauls. Very helpful indeed. And we've met the Greeks now. Alright, let's take a look at the situation. The Greeks are actually now not too far away from me at all. Greeks are my closest neighbour, so I suppose I ought to try and get along with them. They've also got 23 points. They're doing quite well. When did that change? I believe it was 2 or 3 patches ago now that when we changed, we made a few changes to diplomats over the course of the last, yeah, from a couple to maybe 4 patches ago. So yeah, not too long, but a little while now. Alright. Oh wow, Babylonian slingers launched an offensive. Okay. Busy killing the Gauls. Oh, it's tempting to help the Gauls out and kill some Babylonians here. But I probably don't have the orders. So how many sites do the Gauls have? Let's just have a quick look at our new allies. They've got 5 sites. They're much stronger than we are. So the Babylonians are busy clearing down here. Got some raiders going off to Babylonia. Cool. There's one site down here, the Grecians. I've seen, oh, but they're not actually clearing. They're not at war with the Gauls. They've got peace. So I could bring them over and help with this nonsense, which is probably pretty good. Love the Tribal Alliance proxy war. Yeah, Tribal Alliances are fantastic. Well, they can be fantastic. They can be absolutely useless, of course, depending upon how strong the tribe is and if they're in the right position. But yeah, a good tribal alliance is definitely very helpful for sure. Okay, let's kill this. No. Can we? This slinger's looking very damaged now, so I'd like to put him in the city. I think I'm just going to have to heal him. If they both target him, he'll die. What are the odds of that happening, though? Not sure, but I don't think I have a lot of option, really. Yeah, they have just enough to kill him. Exactly. But let's hope they don't. Alright, and down here, 7, 6, 4. So 6 and 4 seems ideal to kill this guy. Oops, not swap. That's not what I meant to do. There we go. Take an attack on him. And yeah, I think we'll get at least one of these ghouls over to help. Alright, that's good. So everyone here lives. We can get back to building a worker again, I guess. Did I actually build a worker? Is there a worker here? There is a worker here. Okay, good. Maybe we don't want another worker then. Yeah, we probably do. Can never have enough workers. Oh yeah, we definitely need to kill this guy as well. Perfect. Alright, well that's actually... Our border's looking fairly secure now, I'd say. So we've got a raid coming into Mendefra, but we've got a spearman popping out soon. Probably this slinger's now just going to stay where he is and deal with that when it appears, but yeah. That's looking pretty good. Got peace with the Numidians. So I think our immediate tribal problems, once we clear these guys, are probably over. We do still have to deal with the Scythians. There's probably a camp up here which we're going to get raided from, and yeah, one down here, but the Gauls can help deal with that. So yeah, it's not looking too bad. Right, how are we going to deal with the Greeks? Let's just chill with them for the moment. Yeah, you can have some money to be on good terms with, that's fine. Right, yeah, this person here loves us. 17 science from our heir, 90 science turn, very nice indeed. Greece for 23 points, indeed. Greece are, you know, pulling away, but still 23 out of 72. They're still a long way from winning. We probably will have to deal with them at some point, but not just yet. Keep them on our good side until it's time to deal with them. Right, do we want to intercess anyone? Is the head of Christianity there? That sounds like a useful person to be intercessing. Actually, the head of Christianity loves us already, so whatever. What's their relative military strength? Greece is much stronger and erudite compared to Babylonia being stronger and erudite. So yeah, they've got a fair amount. They've got 5 lords active in 9 cities. So yeah, we're definitely not ready to go war with them just yet. I was looking at who we could intercess. Duke Anubis, 4th in line. 2nd in line. No, I don't really care about intercessing any of those people, I think, at the moment. Right, let's get some workers doing some work. So we're getting 16 wood coming along online pretty soon. We still need more. Still need more of everything apart from stone. Where can we get any food? Our food production is dire. I guess Lancon won't get us food there. That will get us some nice food. We'll get 12 food out of that grove, plus some more if we can get a monastery next to it. So that might be something we ought to be thinking about doing. There's not only one tile we can actually build on there. It cost us 414 in wood. Sure, we can afford that. Let's boost up that grove. And that will get us a bit more food as well. We've got one mine on the go, which is going to get us 8, which is not going to be quite enough to get us up to 20 iron a turn. So I guess I would like some more iron. Let's build. Need some more wood, so I'm going to have to sell some more. 140 iron is getting very expensive. Oh, sorry, wood. I have to buy wood to build a mine. Yeah, wood is getting very expensive, but we're going to sort out that soon. What's next? What's next? Now, I guess the question is, do I want to try and block this guy with workers? No, I don't think I can stop him. I can stop him from getting right next to this. No, I can't, if he could come all the way around. No, definitely can't block these people. Fortunately, he hasn't pillaged these farms here, otherwise I would be in trouble. Yeah, I've got a lot of maintenance. Might be time to switch to vassalage. Give us another 20 food a term. Would lose 11.4 science though. It's quite painful. Do city sites spawn? No, city sites do not spawn. They are fixed at the start of the map generation and they never change. Because city sites, the number of city sites on the map determines what the victory point total you need to win is, because points are mainly based on cities. So that is always fixed. You can't increase city sites ever. You can't destroy them other than turning them into a minor city. So if you surround a city site with the borders of another city, it'll turn into what's called a minor city, which gives you 2 victory points, but then you can't obviously settle a city there. So yeah, we try and keep the number of city sites consistent for scoring purposes. Right, what can I do? I need basically all the resources. It's quite tempting to get some more stone, but I suppose I can't afford the wood to do that. What do I need for a quarry? Iron, right? Yeah, at least iron is a little bit cheaper. So yeah, economy is really not good at all. We're surviving on our stone income at the moment. I could chop some wood and then build another farm. I think I don't hate doing that. Need some more food income. He needs to heal before we can do anything useful. Might be worth moving him out of the city to give him a chance to heal. Makes sense to have a trade about it, but I wondered if you could settle an urban tile that wasn't a city site. You cannot. No, you can only settle on the city sites. Do I move this guy over here? He could die, which would be annoying, but he probably won't, and I think I'm willing to take that risk. Alright, see what happens. Attention. Yeah, no, they just took a couple more city sites. No one died. Perfect. Good, good, good. Okay. Scientist. This is strange courtier. Yeah, you can just go and leave us. You're not doing anything for me at all apart from costing me money. So, we get free legitimacy if we do that, though. No longer estranged, but we have a chance to become foolish, which I don't want for sure. Ooh. Start mission to infiltrate Babylonia. No, I don't really want to do that. I thought we were going to have the option to get rid of him, but unfortunately not. I would like to, but I will take the legitimacy and annoy Babylonia a bit more. Local let's get our 4th religion. Why not? We do not have enough religions. Only, well, our 4th world religion. It'll be our 5th religion. So I'll have every religion we can have in our empire without actually conquering someone else's pagan religion. Yeah, Let's take another religion. Awesome. Love it. Right, the sling is down to 1 HP, which is slightly scary. Can probably kill one of these guys now. Yes, we can. Excellent. I'll probably just leave this ghoul here. Oh, the ghouls are already busy dealing with these people for me, so that's fantastic. Might be worth moving some of these people down. They're quite strong, these ghouls. Alright, good. 2 turns to land gone. I need to figure out what I'm doing with this. I think what I'm doing is... No, hang on a minute, am I? I still can't kill anyone without risking death. I could move a slinger away from this guy, but they've got such huge movement, it's not probably going to happen. So, I might take a risk. Get him around here. Kill him. So it's very possible this guy will come and kill this slinger now. But it's also quite possible he'll stay attacking Sembel. So, fine. Finally got some wood income coming in, that's fantastic. We've got anything to... The raiders in Mendefra have not turned up yet, but no doubt they will turn up quite soon. I wouldn't doubt the quarry. Yes, quite right. Quite right, Mr. Hazard. Let's take a repair here. So, income-wise, we still need everything. Especially food, because we want to keep building specialists. Oh, we're just so poor. Mint coin might not be a terrible idea. We get a bit more income and 10 more legitimacy. And it doesn't cost us any money, which is also another point in its favour. I'll sell a bit more stone to get a monk going here. And then, yeah, what can we actually do with the resources? We need to chop some wood, I think, and get a mine going. Which is... Sure, I guess we can chop here. And then where's a good place to build a mine? Oh, this guy could build a mine right here, in fact. It's alright. And perhaps do a bit more chopping. Who else could build me a nice mine? This guy. Yeah, it's not what I want to be building. I want to be building urban buildings and stuff that will actually help me grow a bit more. Right, we could get another farm going as well. Perfect. Let's do that. Alright, that's good. Please don't kill my slinger, please don't kill my slinger. Actually, overtaking Babylon in points now, which is awesome. He did not kill my slinger. Perfect. Got land consolidation. Got a flood in Mendefra. Greece has gone to war with the Thracians. Mother has died. The ripe old age of 81. Well, she had a good long life. Another daughter. So many children. Ready to be tutored. Ah, young woman. So that's quite funny. So my queen consort, the mother, was also a courtier, and this woman is turning up to be claiming to be the courtier's long lost daughter, i.e. my sister. Awesome. I'm not sure I believe you, but yeah, they are clearly lies, but it is hard to say no to a courtier. Discipline is good. Clearly lies. Don't be so silly. Fighting must end. Yeah, I don't particularly need to be at war with Vandals at the moment. And if I take a truce now, then I might get a chance to declare war on them again for another 6 legitimacy. So, yeah, sure. Temporary truce. Duchess Makeda, you can be a philosophy student. When in doubt, take philosophy. It's my motto. 12 and 5. We can't quite kill this guy. Irritatingly. Can we survive if you attack me? Yes, we can. Let's just come here and heal. We'll kill you next turn. Flood here. Oh, wow. Okay, just in time for the raiders to turn up. And completely lock down my spearmen from helping. Great, great, great. And yeah, these people are completely locked down as well. Wow. Okay. Interesting. So he can come and stand and bombard my city. I can't actually get to him at all. Did I start with a dynastic ruler or archetype? What did I start with? I cannot remember. I went with bit later, Izana. Right, so yes, I went with the dynasty of Izana, so my starting character could found Christianity as a governor. Well, he can get units to follow Christianity, which means they can found that. So yeah, I got Christianity from Izana, which is one of the reasons why I managed to found so many religions. I can't remember exactly what happened. I think we founded Judaism with a project, founded Christianity with Izana, and then Mani also founded because we had the right number of cities and the tech for it. So yeah, Izana is definitely good for a religion play, which is absolutely what we're trying to achieve at the moment. Right, so that's dealt with. I haven't dealt with these guys yet, have I? No, I haven't. Can fairly easily deal with them now. That's great. This guy is sadly going to die. But I don't know that I care too much about that. What I don't know is what order. I suspect the tribes act in the order that they are listed in this list. So the Gauls ought to go first and get an attack off before he gets killed. So that's useful. Oh, I suppose citizenship in the list, which means scholarship is not too far away. So we probably ought to be heading for that to start getting our science ramping up nicely. Architecture also another strong option. Strong culture. Nearly strong here as well. But I am a sucker for citizenship and scholarship. Citizenship will give us the legal code as well, plus divine rule potentially. Or divine rule potentially, not both of them. But right, okay, let's heal you. Not really a lot we can do with these people because of this flood. So we probably just want to be continuing to work on the economy. We have enough wood for one more lumber mill. Is there any forests next to rivers where we could actually get a decent yield? No, we've taken our only 2 forests next to rivers, so we might as well build next to the Shrine of Madrid, start getting training. It's fine. Let's chop a bit more wood, then we can afford another mine somewhere, or possibly a farm. Our food income is still dire. Oh, hello, Mr. Kitten. Welcome, welcome. How are you doing today, sir? Oh, why am I not standing on the monastery? That's a mistake, isn't it? Definitely. Stand there. What do we want? What do we want? So we can't put any temples here now, or another monastery. So this tile is probably just a mine. It could be an urban building, I suppose. Alright, economy-wise, what are we doing? We've got at least one more mine coming up. Yeah, we've got several mines. We're going to be fine for iron. We still need more food, and we still need at least one more lumber mill. Probably a couple. So I suppose... Oh, we don't have the iron there. Oh, we could buy some iron though. That's fine. Let's do that. Get another lumber mill going here. Now they've got some adjacency going on as well, so that's helpful. Yeah, we're still struggling away on this Ebbing Sea here, so we're still getting brutally raided by tribes, but it's coming to a head now. We've peaced the Numidians, allied the Gauls, and yeah, just got the... Oh, we've just truced the Vandals as well. So it's just the Scythians we're actively fighting at the moment. Just a local chicken korma for dinner from a good local takeaway. That's exactly what I needed. I'm satisfied. Oh, that's marvellous. Good to hear it. Excellent, excellent. Right. Right. What am I doing? Somebody please tell me what I'm doing. Is another worker silly? It probably is at this point. We've already got quite a lot of spare workers now. Maybe a treasury? It's a long time to build any training units. Yeah, I'm going to build a treasury. We've got a spearman out here. Oh, we still haven't built an ore miner. We definitely want one of them. Alright, and can we put a general on this spear, perhaps? Ooh, a rising star general. Yeah, love it. Tutoring, we could have tutored the third in line, but whatever. Bunny making treasuries in the wild. Yeah, it's a strange thing. There you go. I think the Gauls get to attack first. Let's have a quick look. It's happened a bit too fast for me to see. But let's just replay that and have a quick look. What just happened there? So Babylon obviously acts before the tribes do. Absolutely slaughtering them up here. Oh, barbarians are going that way, I guess because of the flood, right? Yes, the Gauls definitely do act before the Scythians, right. That's good. So they took a couple of attacks on these guys. Nice, and actually killed a Scythian unit as well. Perfect. Thinking 42 man, welcome, welcome. Is it just me or a Gaul bros and by far the most likely to ally the player? Yeah, I don't think there's any anything hard coded for that. It's just the way it goes. Maybe you just remember them more because Gauls are awesome, especially when they're attacking in forests and getting their ranger bonus. Yeah, painful. Not sure you've ever allied any other tribe. Wow, okay. Well, I recommend allying the horse tribes. The horse tribes are very fun to ally with as well. Zoom all over the map and deal with people. Right, so presumably these people are now going to come back towards Mendefra now the flood is gone. So that works out nicely as a delaying tactic on them. Miraculously, these people are still up. I did get attacked with the slinger here. That's fine. Alright. Yeah, which is starting to look a little bit more under control. I'm happily just let the Gauls slug it out. Maybe I'll come and help. A little bit at least. Can we could even kill this one from afar. I like the sounds of that, although we do need to make sure we don't get killed by this guy. Maybe that's a little bit too dangerous. No, we should be fine. We should be fine. In fact, the Gauls can tidy this guy up as well. Alright, perfect. Alright, military-wise, we are good. We can do some worker actions. We've got 2 silver jubilees, which is interesting. That probably should not happen. Do I have 2 wives? No, I only have 1 wife. Alright, that's a bug. Let's submit a quick bug report here. Deal with that later. But let's take advantage of it while we've got it. Oh, ambitions. We don't really want ambitions. 6 luxuries to families. We've got 4 luxuries, but only one of them going to a family at the moment. Yeah, the other ones are going to cities. I don't know that I want to do that or take 5 elder specialists or control wonders. I haven't even tried building any wonders this game. Yeah, all the weakened developing ones have already been taken. I'm not building the Colossus or the Kophon on an Ebbing Sea map. So, yeah, I'm not feeling very ambitious right now. We could spend some food which we don't have to get growth and happiness. Very excited about that. Become blessed. Or we could take a new wife. How about that? 72 more training a term. That's something. She's power hungry. It doesn't sound like a great idea. Blessed, says Mr. Kitten. You don't fancy 72 training a turn? And we really don't need 72 training a turn, to be fair. And we disappoint our wife as well, who's the head of Christianity. Yeah, all right. Blessed. Let's become blessed. Sure. I'd rather be blessed. Thank you very much. Well, bless you. All right. Matara. Do I dare build another worker? Of course I'm a builder. Why have I not been I've been forgetting that I'm a builder. Man, let's just finish this mine off. Am I crazy enough to build yet another? I'm going to build a slinger, I think. Let's get a couple more units. Mint coin coming out here. Yeah, I could have been one-turning all these things. I'm an idiot. Completely forgot what I was doing. Right, we still need more food, which is wild. Sure. Got a little bit of wood now at least. We do have land consolidation, so I absolutely should be building groves here for the huge science. 4.8 culture, 4.8 science and 48 money. Yes, thank you. Bless is definitely one of those funny words when you think about it, sound without the meaning. Bless. Okay. Blessed, or blessed. That's the question. What am I doing? Tutoring. I'm definitely losing the plot of what is going on now. Third in line? Yeah. Yeah. Builder, could gamble. What am I doing? Oh, I want another grove. I was about to say I can't afford it, but I absolutely can afford it. Yeah, groves everywhere is what we want. So we'll grove there soon. I think there was another food grove resource somewhere, wasn't there? Where's my resources overlay? There's some olives over here. Honey down here. We'll definitely want the honey. Oh, and some citrus here and some more honey. Oh, wow, there's loads of resources over here. Beautiful. Oh, we definitely want another worker then. Definitely not. With all these groves, it'd be foolish not to take another worker. Seem lost, but I'm confident you'll find your grove. Bless you. I am not confident, but I appreciate your optimism. And bad puns. Jewish monastery. Because so many Jewish disciples. I'm not quite sure why I built quite so many Jewish disciples. We could get a monastery over in Adulis, which is probably not a terrible thing to do. Let's head that way. Alright, good. This ambition is taking longer than I thought it would to fix our economy, but it's work that's worth doing. We'll benefit from it in the long run. So, may not have been the quickest ambition, but it's the path we want to be going down. Could it be a turn where we didn't take any attacks? Unbelievable. Alright. Queen of Babylon is dead. The new queen's upset. Fine, whatever. Oh. Kes must learn to govern itself. So we could get a bit of science, money, and civics from that. Or we could get a sewer system. Interesting. Bit of growth, happiness, and extra maintenance. I'm not sure I love the sewer system. Whereas autonomous rule is maybe good. I think that's probably fine. I think we'll probably start an apprentice monk first. Oops. Come back here. Let's get an apprentice monk going. And yeah, you can have autonomous rule, sure. Ooh, Duchess Makeda can become eloquent or expiring. He's third in line philosophy student. I quite like eloquent, I think. Lustraka, how do you feel about Woodishins? Woodishins is an amazing word. I'm not entirely 100% sure what Woodishins means, but it does sound very good. Don't remember when autonomous rule was allowed on seat. I think it's always been allowed on seat. I think it's not been allowed. I think it's not allowed on the capital. No, I could be remembering that wrong. You might well know better than me, Mr. Ginn. Woodishins. Is Woodishins like a direction? I'm not sure. But it is a fun word. Let's poke this guy. Something like in a leftward direction. Can't believe you knew that. Yeah, I believe it gets referenced in some of Terry Pratchett's books, which is where I know the word from. But yeah, I've read it without really knowing what it means, but just picking something up from context, I think. Right, the Gauls are doing excellent work down here, beating up these Scythians. I'm tempted to just, yeah, let's just come down and party on. Grove. More grove. Means you're always turning to your left. Okay. Nice to get a bit of education in your old world stream. Aye, counterclockwise, appropriate for Discord, indeed. Oh, okay. Who are we marrying? Who are we annoying? Marry or annoy? He's a royal, second in line. I probably don't want to annoy him. Oh, we're actually marrying the royal. He is upset. But yeah, I don't really want him annoyed. Come on, let's marry him off then. It's not paying too much attention to the succession here, but it sounds like it might be getting a little bit complicated. Right, so Grove coming online, good. More. Oh, we're actually all right for wood now, at least for our ambition. So we just need more food now. So that's going to be 6. Got a farm. Oh yeah, we should be fine in a couple of turns, I think. Let's get that Grove done. And I suppose we ought to take a heal just in case the Scythians decide to pay another visit. We have a law available and the civics to adopt a law. Now that's something we could think about. I'm not sure I'm ready to build more shrines just yet. I'm still working on my economy, but I probably will be soon. Question is it better to do that or is it better to get a state religion? So we've got 1 Zorro city, 1 Jewish city, 3 Christian cities, 2 Mani cities, 2 pagan cities. So it's probably not worth going for a monotheistic state religion because we just don't have enough cities of one religion. Polytheism seems very appropriate for what we're doing right now, so let's do that and get some more shrines going at some point and benefit from that. Oh, I'm going to miss this guy when he dies. He's an absolute unit, this guy. We've got another tribal raid Mendefra, which is fine, I guess. We ought to have cleared up the current one by the time that one comes. All right, all my children want to get married. Fine, or don't want to get married, possibly. This guy, this Soskalis really wants to marry my children. Crazy man. Shall I let him? I don't really care about this distant successor, but you probably don't want to annoy people. Yeah, go and get married. 4 rebel units, no thanks. I'm quite sure you can get 15 food more turn if you really want to. Well, we could do that just from adopting vassalage, sure. I mean that would do it, but I'm not quite sure I'm ready to give up the 11 science a turn. It's maybe useful, but sure. Right, are we next turn? We'll get a farm and a grove. No, in fact, a grove and a grove. Oh, I meant to finish the grove first. I actually went to the farm anyway. Bit early for that now. I think it is a little bit early for that. But yeah, we have been struggling a little bit with our economy, but I think it's fine now. Oh, that was good timing to come down here and to take this Scythian site out before the Gauls did. We won't have to pay the Gauls to settle it. Sure, I have some money. I've got money. Oh, we get some more money. Or just get some more discipline on the king, who is 54. That probably pays for itself. It's like 90 gold a turn. That pays for itself in 4 turns, sure. Right, I'm going to need a settler soon, so I'm going to need even more gold. But yeah. Alright, doing well here. So the Greeks have settled up quite close to me now. Spread out a long way, the Greeks. Yeah, they've got, how many cities have they got? 9 cities. Sure, okay. Carthage is up here. Yeah, I've not really done a lot of exploration this game. I've been too busy fending off tribes, but that may be something we want to do fairly soon. Oh, we need some more wood as well. My wood has fallen off a bit there. The Greeks have built the necropolis for me in the border city. Very kind of them indeed. Yes. Yes, I probably ought to go and take that at some point, but not just yet, given that they are much stronger on erudite. But perhaps at some point. Hopefully they don't declare war on the Gauls and kill them. But I suppose if they do declare war on the Gauls, maybe that's my cue to leap in and help out. Okay, so we need to finish this guy off. Get some happiness in Mendefra from the Rising Star. We'll take a heal there. Right, these people ought to be quite capable of dealing with this. We've got another grove here, an 18 food, 3.6 science grove here, which would be good to do something with. I might just take a 2-turn slinger just to help deal with the raiders. I'd love another worker, but I guess this guy's finishing off next term. His disciples just congregating around here. So yeah, I need a bit more wood because I do. It's a 2-turn lumber mill thanks to my builder governor. Do that in 1 turn. You, I don't know why you're still working because you've actually finished. And yeah, food's coming in next turn. So we can finish this pesky ambition next turn. Great. Sembel has built a treasury. We can actually get a couple of decent specialists now. You can only get more than 1 pagan religion in a city that's been conquered, is that right? That is indeed right, yes. So you can't, of course, build shrines of other religions in your cities, ever. So you have to capture a city that has already had one built, and then you will get that pagan religion. So in theory, you can get every pagan religion in your nation if you conquer lots of cities. Or as usual events, I mean, there might be some events that spread pagan religion to cities, foreign pagan religion to cities. I don't remember ever seeing any. But yeah, I mean, I'm sure it's possible. Yeah, Not sure I went to intentionally do that. I'm not sure there either, but mayhaps. There have been buggy ones, no. I've seen pagan religions spread to tribal sites. There was definitely a bug where that could happen. I don't remember I've seen them just randomly spread to player cities, but maybe. I think we'll take the farm for the growth and then go for the civics as well next. Manichae's disciple. We could be building the Koan. Do we want to do that? Yeah, probably. Question where we want to build that. I'm on a streak of having a family adopt foreign paganism when I conquer their holy sites lately. Yeah, that's going to be annoying, I imagine. Yes, unpleasant. Sounds about right. Go on, let's build the Koan just because we can. Probably horribly mispronouncing that, but it is what it is. Worker. Right. We've actually got pretty decent iron income now. I think we might be alright to go back to building some desperately needed urban buildings now. And we can take advantage of this being a water tile and next to an urban to build an urban here that we wouldn't normally be able to. I'm actually going to need some stone at this rate. Probably the silver mine for a bit of more cash. And oh, I really want to expand this marble, which means I'm going to need to build an urban here, which is really not what I wanted to do, but sure. Yeah, we can spend a couple of hundred training to get that done this turn. Oh no, of course we don't have the stone. Oh well, we can just buy it. Got quite a lot of money coming in. All right, I'm going to end the turn there. I'm quite low on orders, although we are spending quite a lot on improvement construction. So we actually have 28 really coming in rather than 17. But yeah, I'd like to improve my orders. Legitimacy is not bad, but yeah, monotheism is potentially a possibility. Ooh, marble has turned up. I'll have to have a look where that is. Citizenship, great. Definitely want citizenship. We haven't got the civics to do much with it just at the moment. Kind of wish I hadn't adopted polytheism now, but still. Ah, we've completed our ambition. Fantastic. Bit more legitimacy. Very good. The Agor want to publicly condemn Greece. Great. No, I don't want to publicly condemn Greece. The Agor can suck it. Happiness level, ambition to enact an orthodoxy. Happiness level. No, I don't really want to do that. Definitely don't want to kill 10 military units with the leader of the general because he's happily governing. Oh, we can lose a bit of charisma to get some more discipline, get even more money coming in. Nice. 8029 leader. Don't mind that at all. Right. Oh, 6-turn scholarship. Yep. Taking that. Not even worrying about the other options. That is what we want. Right, we definitely want some more stone income. We want to deal with this guy. We can one-turn him. Nice. It's a nice leader. 19 civics per turn. 19 civics per turn is a little bit sad. Kekes is building walls. That's not ideal, but sure. Oh, we can kill this guy. Might as well. Yeah, I need to think about a settler fairly soon. I guess in Matara. I'd love to come over here and get this grove on the go, but it's so far away. Maybe we could build something en route. Quite sure what though. Barracks maybe? Or a garrison? A garrison will get us some more orders. That seems like a reasonable option. 2-turn that. Yeah, more civics would be good. Oh, there's a marble right here. In fact, I was going to have a look. Where did this marble get added? Marble here. Okay, not too far away. Garrison is decent. Yeah, I probably ought to be building more garrisons. But we'll definitely get the Grove online as well, because that's a nice bit of science and food. Science rates, yeah, looking pretty solid now. 115 on year 61 is definitely nothing to sneeze at. I should probably just sleep these disciples if I'm not going to use them. Let's get that lumber mill finished. And could be building courthouses. That would help with my civics somewhat. Yeah, it's a bit of a shame because guess it's building walls, wasting all their civics. Let's might have to take this back from autonomous rule at some point. What else do I want to do with this guy? I've got 383. Stone is quite expensive. Can't really easily afford to build the more expensive stone buildings. Patron seat is a Holy See 2 courthouse. That would be decent. Yeah. Yep. It's. I mean, it's not. it's really not that impressive. Yeah. In fact, a lot of my other cities are better. In fact, that might be my worst civic city. And therefore, my champion's capital. Well, my champion's capital's already got a courthouse that I got from an event, admittedly. But yeah, guess is a double holy city. And has the Mysphoria. And Sembel has stonecutters and quarries. Yes. Let's start. Well, I need more stone first. I can't quite afford it at the moment, sadly. But I'd love to expand my borders down to this marble down here. That would be very useful. I still haven't built on this marble over here. That feels like a mistake. Courthouse, then next monastery. Perhaps, but yes, I think it will have to wait till next term. So what do I do this turn is the question. Oh, let's get this shrine finished, and then we can come build on this marble. That sounds useful. If you'll pardon me, your eco is crap. I will not pardon you. How very dare you. So rude, sir. I've got 653 money coming in turn. It's brilliant. Very dare you. Right, let's heal him. And heal him. There you go. Seems like a good use of 2 orders. Yes, my resources in the economy admittedly isn't amazing, but it's not that bad either. It's not that bad. Considering we're have been dealing with raging tribes. Here, speaking of, here comes some more. Got some more conversions. Okay. Looks like Wales. Looks like Wales. Not sure I get that one. Royal third in line becomes intelligent or insane. And this guy becomes endeared and gets rid of estranged. Yes. Don't care what happens to her. I'd much rather have my power-hungry orator court scholar happy. Okay. Right, well, I'm glad I healed these people up a bit. 11. This guy is so much better than this one. Sure. Come deal with that. Yeah, of course these all took splash damage. But of course, irritating. Move one person over here, get ready to start the quarry next term. And yeah, just spread them out a little bit so they don't all get splash damaged. Right, what else is going on? That's the only attack I took. What does the water healing shrine do now again? Is this the water shrine? Yeah, so we get 2 money for every water tile in the city and 20% for adjacent nets. Yes, the healer one it does indeed give you the healer promotion. What is happening here? I'm just standing here and healing, probably. Come and attack you while we can. Alright, let's just sling her out. I think I'd like another worker here, because obviously I don't have enough workers, as anyone could see. Right, Kitten wants me to build a courthouse. Okay, where shall I build a courthouse? Is the next question then. Down here on these trees. And spread I do need to get my urban going down here. I think that's good. Let's... Oh, of course, these guys are all adepts as well, or some of them are adepts, the ones that I built with Azana. So they could be spreading Christianity, but let's get a courthouse going first. Free turn courthouse. That's what the money for, yeah, 713 income a turn now. Not too shabby. Oh, now we definitely want a gardener for the science. There's a lot of lovely specialist opportunities in Sembel. We don't get any more growth from the garden, which is a bit of a shame. I would like more growth. But what we probably ought to do is get some roads coming up here and get that connected. That would help. Worker done here. Let's take an 8-year gardener. That seems fairly horrible, but it is what it is, and we don't have enough orders to start a grove this turn. But I guess if we do it next turn, we can 1-turn it with all these workers. That doesn't really hurt that much. Mint coin. I spent a long time doing mint coin. I'm not convinced that was totally worth it, but still. No traders. No, indeed. This is, of course, the Ebbing Sea map, so there are no sea resources, so it makes trades a little bit less tempting. I do like to abuse my sea resources with traders. I realise they are good at other things as well, but we've actually got a happy city, happy capital now, which is nice. Right, what are we doing here? We want to spend some money and get some specialists, I believe. And the question is, do we want an acolyte or an officer? I think we probably want an officer. Realised I was asking. Yes. Okie dokie. Right, I think that's going to do it here for tonight. So that's a nice bit of progress. We've stabilised. And yeah, starting to really ramp up our economy. Amazing science growth. Decent income. Resources, yeah, not great, but we're working on it. And yeah, feeling in a pretty good position. Everyone else is still much stronger than Erudite, but that's just par for the course on the grade at this point. We can definitely catch them up. I'm reasonably confident. But yeah, I think that will do it for now. So next week will be Mr. Kitten back in the driving seat, and we'll have to see what he's got in store for us. Perhaps you might get treated to a taste of the new Rejuvenation map script, which is a lot of fun, and I definitely recommend you check out if you have the Wrath of Gods DLC. It's a new map script that was just added yesterday in the latest update. So I will say goodnight for now, but thank you for watching, everyone, and yeah, see you on.